whew. I still remember, like, I just crying at the gym. I was like, I did it. Yeah. I came home and I was crying, and you're like, you did it. Like, you're just so supportive.
I'm just so lucky that I got to see you go through all that.
And it's funny, through the whole planning process, we were like, where should we go get married? Like, what's the venue? I was like, we're going to do it at French Lick. She's like, well, let's check a couple other places. I'm like, we're going to get it at French Lick. We already know.
We were here for like the engagement moon. As we were walking around, we were like, this would be so cool to get married here.
But I think it's cool, like, going through all like the wedding things we've done. It's like made us really think about like when we first met and like our early times, like dating and everything, and just like brought back so many of those like cool memories that like we kind of just forgot about.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're just a completely different person than like when I first met you. But I mean, like, I liked you then, I like you now, but it's just like looking at you at 19 versus 27, it's like these are two different people.
I didn't know if I wanted to go to college. I didn't know what I wanted to do with life. My sister went to Kent State, and she's like, can I apply for you? I was like, yeah, I mean, go ahead. So she applied for me, and I got in like immediately. I was like, all right, well, I guess I'm gonna go to Kent State.
And you really should have been like all the way across campus, right, in a completely different area. So like our paths may have never even crossed. Just happened to go to the same meeting. And I remember I saw you sitting there, and I was like, I've seen this guy around. I've like seen him talking to a lot of people, and I was like, it's really cute.
I had like the perfect pickup line. Like, what was your name again? As though we'd already talked. It was the first time we'd ever talked.
And I said, no, we haven't. I didn't give you my name.
And I thought for sure it was going to land. I didn't expect her to like call me out that quickly.
We hung out so much. We just always were talking. I know you kind of made your intentions known. I'm like, no, let's date. But then I was slower to that.
I found out we both really loved watching infomercials, just like to laugh at them.
Yeah.
We were always watching The Office.
Like,
right.
Loved the show. And it's like, okay, we were basically dating, but we weren't official yet. We're both leaving in 2 weeks for winter break. I don't want to start dating and then spend a month apart. So that it was literally the day that we got back. He was like, okay.
Like, I got a question for you.
With this heat, it's way too much.
We kind of have a motto in our relationship, but it's, why is it going to work? Because it has to.
Yeah. We saw how rough life could be, and then I think it gave us like a lot of motivation and drive to make sure that we're not in that position again.
We got through a pandemic. We got through having no money at all. We were talking to my grandparents, where they told us, they were like, these are going to be the memories that you remember for the rest of your life when you guys have nothing besides each other.
Yeah.
That's going to stick with you forever. And so no matter what we do or where we go, it's just like, we're always going to have each other. It was crazy to think back, like, in the apartment versus now.
Mm-hmm.
Just like how far we've come. Because like, I was also super overweight. I wasn't eating well at all. And just no exercise, no movement. And again, I just found excuses for everything. Like, I wasn't spending any time trying to develop myself. Like, I was on a path to like early death, like 30s or 40s. Like, I had high blood pressure so high that the doctors like brought in extra machines to test it. Then we came out here and I got the promotion with work. So I was like, I want to start like doing audiobooks. And it was the 5 a.m. club. And in the book, there's a section that says like, talk about something not making sense. And it's like, that's like the runner saying they need to lose weight before they can start running. I remember I was right outside the window, right there mowing. And I stopped the mower and was like, oh, okay. And so I think it was that next day I went and got a gym membership. Yeah. And I started waking up at 5 a.m. to work out. I'm just going to do a hard reset on everything. So I cut out all the processed foods, started eating better, and I dropped like 20 pounds in a month.
Yeah. It was just so cool to be the person so close to him going through all of this. All the little things that went into this big transformation was just like so inspiring. And I'm just so lucky that I got to see you go through all that.
Whew. I still remember, like, I just crying at the gym. I was like, I did it. Yeah. I came home and I was crying, like, I was getting ready for the day, and like I kept crying, and you're like, you did it. Like, you're just so supportive. I'm so incredibly grateful for all of that, because I could not have done it without you. So it's cool to see how life progresses, and it's way better when you have like the right person by your side. Makes it worth it.
it's been almost 2 years planning, and it's just like we've just always talked about it like being the future, and now it's actually here. Like, I mean, I was telling my family last night where it's just like even like the wedding aside, just like sharing this place that like holds such a sentimental like value to us.
Right. And then too, like you said, like with our kids, it's like this becomes like a generational place to come to. It's not just us.
Right.
Do you like bow or anything?
I'm just gonna catcall you guys the whole time. Are you gonna come grab me, or what are you gonna do?
Yeah, that'd be perfect. Yep.
Yeah, and then.
Same thing.
It's not.
No, good to see you. You were gonna have the ring, or I can hold it
Okay, I was
for you. It's up to you. Cody's gonna carry. Okay. I'm just gonna go line by line. Okay, and almost everything is going to be.
When John first brought you home, I think it was 2017. We had the feeling right away it was going to work out and be a wonderful life for you guys.
John, we know Julian has incredibly high standards. And yet she saw you and she chose you, and that is a testament to who you are, to your depth of character. And watching your transformational journey these last couple of years, it assures me that Julian's heart is in good hands with you.
Really great time watching them grow together and figure out what success means for them as a couple, but also individually.
We watch them grow together, like from children into adults, and it's been pretty cool to see how they've just grown together and they've taken on any challenge they've gotten, and just as a team.
They believe in the we.
Yeah, not the me or the you. There's nobody else for John. No, he's like a puppy. That golden retriever energy, that's what John's got.
And so, a toast to the bride, a toast to the groom, to your union, the revolution, and to marriage and true love. Here, here. Cheers.
I think you can put well, and there's so many things that you can touch, you can add something to it to make things work all together.
It was an old family recipe from Sam's Club. And then
I just want them to say their ideas and them just be happy, and which I know they will be. So proud.
Oh.
Proud.
I'll let you lead. Just tell me where to go.
Dip down.
I think she and John are a great match, and I think she is wise, and they're good for each other. But they're very different people. But it's the right time, it's the right person.
So basically each page is just days throughout the past several months of gratitude towards her. It's like a journal of what we did that day, or like the planning process, or just what we did in our personal lives, or just like a love letter, just expressing how strong my feelings are for her, but really show her how much she means to me. And like, I hope she will always know that. And this will be something that we can keep forever and do that.
I'm just gonna have to stay back to your button. It's just stunning. Stunning. Tissues. Your dad's
This is one of Granddaddy's handkerchiefs that we had fixed for you, because that's what grandmother wanted. Okay,
Thank you.
so, sorry.
I'm trying to cry this whole weekend.
I know, but Jules knows about it. She approved of it, so just so you know that they're here today. Okay?
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Bring it in. Party.
Oh.
Thank you.
I found you in the night.
You're right. I did not do that.
Message in the stars. Saw it flash across the night sky. You said, don't be alarmed.
It'll be okay. It's
You
worth
look
it.
great. You look so good.
So good.
White. You look amazing. Hey, girl.
Good.
Better now.
Yeah. I was shaking so much earlier.
If I'm still sleeping,
Compared to you.
or if I'm away.
So good.
Yeah. I love you so much.
There's a place I know that feels cold enough to know. Tap in my heart between the good and bad.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
I started writing in it before we got engaged. And so I've been making entries up till today
I'm about to blow your mind with my gift.
about
This journal is my gift to you. It has been my gratitude journal, but it's actually my journal of gratitude for you. Me too. Inside, you will find love letters and thank you letters over the last several months. All this is just one book. I vow to spend the rest of my life showing you how much I love you and building a library of our stories together.
we got each other the same
We got the
gift.
same gift.
Jules and I entered the Steel clan within a few weeks of each other, and it has been a joy watching their love grow over the past 7.5 years. From where it started, watching and laughing at infomercials in Olson Hall, to today, as they gave each other the exact same gift and choose to bind their lives together. The true beauty of their phrase came to light. Why is this going to work? Because it has to. A devoted relationship like John and Jules is a unique thing. As they ventured from Kent to Columbus to Indianapolis, engagement to today, each step could have been an off-ramp, but instead, with each move, these two realized they were taking leaving off the table.
Jules, you are truly my best friend. I love you so much. Our whole lives we hear about true love, and I can say with complete certainty that what we have is true love.
I promise to give you all the love I can give,
Promise to give you all the love I can give.
my whole life long.
My whole life long.
May the two of you be blessed with a lifetime of health, wealth, love, success, and happiness. May you continue to support one another in the wonderful way that you already do. May your love and connection grow exponentially over the years, and may your life together flourish as you walk the journey of it hand in hand. By the power vested in me by the Universal Life Church, and by the power of your own commitment and choice within, I now pronounce you married. You may kiss.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
I now present to you John and Jules Steele.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Can you imagine what could happen? Can you imagine? I can't believe what I'm seeing. dream so long in the making. It's finally taking. Can you
Jules, we love you. John, we love you. You guys are beautiful together, and this is just the perfect come around moment for all of us. So, to a healthy, happy marriage, and just for loving each other day in and day out, even if you may not like each other sometimes. So, thank you. Cheers.